Roadside service with Wabtec response to Georgia Guidestones because someone demanded I go off on this subject because I said I'm done with it. This is an example of a person either I misspoke or they're ignoring it, but I'll just restate some facts. A piece of the Georgia Guidestones was not cut out by a hillbilly X number of years ago. It was a cuboid shaped chunk that was done as a repair. It was drilled out and modified. It may have actually been done in the process of making it in the first place. And they put in a filler in there that was not exactly square. It wasn't cubed. It was more of an oblong shape fitting into the hole. Hence the reason when someone made a cube and shoved it in there, it fit in only one of the dimensions out of 3 correctly. It was like an 8 by 7 by 7 box. Basically is taller than it was wide as far as the chunk that was taken out, or maybe whatever. So of course someone objected to me saying this and started this. So here we go. Okay. Would you like to come and measure to see how big the cube is? Now this is a person who's protesting that he is the person who has the cube. I don't doubt it. The person who did this incident at a wedding and put the cube up there is a conspiracy theorist on his own pages, or he's just playing it up. I can't tell which, and I don't really care. The person who originally stole the repair chunk was also a conspiracy theorist, or just a nutcase. Would you like to measure the cube? See, why don't you just put it up against a ruler, the original one? Oh, that's right, the original one people are talking about, the 2014 or 2016 cube people keep talking about, isn't around anymore. It was chopped to pieces right there on camera. Also, I'd like to point out the person who's saying this, or the channel that's saying this, has videos up implying that it was a 2016 cube. The people who put the cube up there during the wedding were not putting up a cube commemorating 2016. It was about 2014. If this is the same person, they're just playing it up again. It was an anniversary present. That's what it's for. That's why it was put up. This isn't a debate point. This is not a mystery. Trying to beat the meme to death isn't going to do any good. But here we go anyway. Yeah, if you want to show the thing, but the thing is, there's a couple of videos, and there's a lot of pictures of the damn thing in someone's hands. It's bigger than 6 inches across, so it's not a symbol for 666. Because it's not. Because it's not 6 inches across. And it was cubic shaped, the one that was removed, and the video I put up shows that. Are you trying to make me strenuously pop a blood vessel? It's not going to work. But hey, you got my attention. That's what you wanted. Your comment didn't post because there were 2 identical cubes made, both used at the wedding. Unless you have the video showing that, we don't know that, and whoever posted it, if you're claiming to be the person, hasn't posted it. Post it and post in it that we're all allowed to copy it, that we're all allowed to mirror it. Otherwise, you're not posting it for anybody to copy. You're posting it so you can shoot down their channel. Been there, done that. You say the cube is oblong based on the angle of the picture. No, I did not. I said that the repair chunk probably was and is, not just based on its picture shape, but by the fact that a cube shape that we can confirm because we can see it from multiple sides because someone filmed it, went into it and didn't fit all the way in. It was not a cube-shaped notch in the original Georgia Guidestone. It was not cube-shaped. It wasn't completely symmetrical. Unless you're literally ignoring everything coming out of my mouth, you know damn good and well what I said. Then he accused me of not understanding 3D shapes. And did you actually listen to any of the videos? I don't listen to your channel's videos or the other channels. I looked at information that I listed, namely some videos some other people put up, and also accounts at the time that told information about this. And the notch is still there. Anyone can go there if they want to and just measure the damn thing. It's not that damn complicated. The notch in the Georgia Guidestones is not a cubic shape. It's taller than it is wide in each of the other dimensions. That's it. Literally, do you want me to do this in a game engine or something? When they cut out the original cube at the building of the Guidestones, they could not get the back corner piece completely out, which is why If your cube was 6 by 6 by 6, it wouldn't have fit at all, because it wouldn't have fit up at top because there's too much room, because it's more than 6 inches on top. Again, you're claiming your cube was 6 by 6 by 6 when it isn't, when everybody can see in the video that it's obviously larger than 6 inches. This is not a complicated thing to do some basic checking on. It's a lot closer to a foot across than it is 6 inches compared to the guy's boot. So there's your 5 minutes of fame because you wanted your channel pointed out, and I'm only going to cut and paste your commentary in here so everybody can see what the comment is, but I'm not going to name the channel. They'll be able to find it, I'm sure. And while we're at it, let's see if there's anything else that's worth a damn to pay attention to. Let's see if there's anything that comes up while the computer obviously tries its best to crash today. Oh, I had fun with the Edward Snowden hex code video, the tweet. I created a bitmap of it to see what it would look like in color and black and white, stacked them on top of each other because it's 64 hex code characters, which works out to 32 bytes. So combining 32 and 32 is 64, so it's an 8 by 8 matrix. And then I thought, gee, that looks familiar, so I threw missing no in there. What's up with the thumbnail? Hex coded as a bitmap, 256 color and grayscale, reversed order because bitmap is upside down and backwards and inside out. Added the missing no Pokemon meme pics. Now it says Edward Snowden missing no. Ain't I a stinker? Next, that became my 4th most popular video. Thanks for telling me. I just checked my stats. Yeah, I'm number 4 on the server, or whatever. Anyway, and then the Fractal one mentioned tags. While Google and every other website that does media and social media allows you to use tags, they also frown on it. I don't use tags. I did for a while, but I don't bother with them. It just gives you unwanted attention. That's why I use my my video title and the first sentence as the information. For instance, on the Snowden one, it's what people are looking for. It's the damn hex code. It barely fits. That means it's a 64-digit character set, 64-character title you can use. Coinkydink? I think not. By the way, someone's already built a channel and put up some videos with the same title, saying all sorts of crap because they want the page hits, and they'll get them. I did it because, honestly, what are people looking for when they're looking at your video? Put that in the title. The next thing is their answer below, because we're really asking, is he alive? Is he missing? No. Also indicate why, and also include a couple of links. The first one now just links to the missing no image. I'm hoping people repost it for fun. What else can we talk about so I can waste some more time and not make it about some guy who's really, really trying to be famous somehow? I tried to respond to Natural Spirit, but he's disabled replies or something on his comment. But anyway, he made a joke about me doing Porky Pig, and I was going to do the that's all, folks, and then it wouldn't let me. If you're watching, you can enable and disable your responses, or you only did it through Google Plus and it's not letting me post to Google Plus. Who knows? Next, part of this came from Prime Million and everybody else who said maybe this is a color code or a hash code or a key code. Then the latest one is it's just a signal, a non-ambiguous signal that, you know, okay, go time. The next one is, and this is really funny, I never thought of this, a really short one-time pad using a really dumbass, simple way to encrypt and decode things to get a code out. A really short sentence. It would be 32 characters long, but that's plenty of space to have a password. You get a file 32 characters long that's messed up, and then you take this thing and run it through the garburator, and you get out the actual code that's supposed to be there. One-time pads are considered nearly unbreakable. And I forgot to include also, this could be an open hangout or yeah, something like that. I forgot the term already. I know what it means, I just forget the term. So anyway, I added that in there. So now I got to put in one-time pad. Shit. Anyway, that's about it. Someone said, lots of people said this, I think he's hiding for real. Yeah, he might be. I also want to bring up something really annoying. The Flaming Dragon brought this up, and I like, no way, Assange wouldn't do this. Yes, Assange was on a news broadcast via video feed, and he was asked, well, is this person's name, is he one of your contacts or one of the whistleblowers? And he starts nodding his head and says, I can't discuss it. Julian Assange cannot be trusted with anything anymore because he nods his head. We need a poker player running WikiLeaks. Julian Assange, you had one damn job. Run WikiLeaks and just don't be public. Were you on drugs or something? Serious, Julian. Why? Why in hell did you do that? I didn't even believe the guy said that. That's a gigantic violation of basic security rules. You never confirm or deny anything. If you're gonna try to fight the CIA and SA and whatever, you got to play the same game. You don't confirm these things. That was just dumb. Oh, and to the guy who's asking me about the cuboid thing, yeah, I'm very qualified to discuss these subjects. No, I am. And no amount of straw manning or BSing is going to get any more views to your channel. Next, this is stupid. This is crazy. But a lot of people liked looking at my Georgia Guidestones videos for some reason. Could it be rationality? You see, I'm not going to get a lot of page views. People can just grab the content and go read it. Half of it leads to someone else's channels or someone else's site. I use the archive.is mostly so it won't add to their coffers, because a lot of them are places that are trying to exploit this. Just like Assange and anything else. You'll see a lot of videos about Assange. You'll also see a lot of people stuffing playlists with the first video being something clickbaity. Anyway. And yeah, so I went to Snopes after checking, oh my god, Assange, what did he do? Yep. Dear Assange, again, you had one job. Why the hell did you do that? Yes, it was a major screw-up. No one's going to argue this point. You never confirm, even after the person's dead, that they were a whistleblower. You don't do this, because that has ramifications down the line. Everybody came in contact with is going to get a research done on him. Everything he's ever touched now has to be invalidated. If he was aware of any secret information, then work has to be done to invalidate that secret data, which causes a bunch of trouble. Even if Assange wasn't going to release any of the data, it's now just caused a rat's nest, and it could affect other people who have nothing to do with it. You get McCarthyism kicking up when you get these kind of things going on. Better to be assumed full than to open your mouth and confirm it. I, of course, violate that rule every time I go in the video. Is there... then I got asked by someone, is there any particular segment topic you enjoy covering more than the others? Anything I do or learn is this all started with me, well, I'm going to quote XKCD, someone's wrong on the net, therefore I go on the net and babble. The original purpose of this channel, most people may actually be curious about this, was me experimenting with video and image hosting services, trying to get good at it because I was doing websites for people at the time, long time ago. I was experimenting with embedding videos, and then YouTube changed the formatting, so it stopped doing what it was supposed to do. So instead of being a completely seamless imaging with all the buttons removed, so it would just be an animation over here that would play, or even better, you could have it bring up the menu and you could just do YouTube searches from your own customized YouTube page. They changed it into something where it would take every opportunity to run a random video or make you exit your website and go to their page because they want to sell advertisement space, which increases bandwidth usage. I was trying to use less bandwidth, and I lost my first test channel a long time ago. I thought it was a mistake, set up another channel, did the same thing, and I got a warning. And then Google came along. It's been a long, nasty road. And then Stephen Him and the Flaming Dragon said, they've solved the problem. And I thought he was being a jerk to me, and I realized, oh, okay, it's that discussion. So yes, I bow to thee, everyone else figured it out. And honestly, it doesn't matter what we all think. What matters is what happens or what doesn't happen. And again, Assange is an idiot, and I'm going to include a couple of videos below that I want people to watch involving Snowden. I don't think he's perfect. I don't think he's a god. I don't look up to him. But he's got some useful data. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that.